All right, so I'm adding together here the Ryback versus Tyler Reks and Curt Hawkins match with
And
the
Divas.
Divas Championship, or not even the
Fuck
championship, the
that.
Divas six Diva tag bullshit thing. Because there's not much to talk about here. I don't get with the Ryback thing, because let's knock that out first. I don't get why they're having Tyler Reks and Curt Hawkins seemingly beat the shit out of Ryback. Why those two? They're not fucking worth anything.
People power.
Yeah,
I disagree,
just the
actually.
people power we need to have.
Hawkins, Tyler Reks and Hawkins, basically, they're going to be a credible tag team eventually. And I think this is just to test them and see if they can, get some momentum behind them. As for Ryback, he was getting stale anyway doing this gimmick. It always looks like he's going to burst a blood vessel.
Be interesting to watch.
Well, for me, I would see how this goes. I'm not a fan of the Ryback character, truthfully. I'm not a fan of this match. It was shit. But I don't think that was because of Hawkins and Reks. It's because you had the Ryback, 5 moves of doom, basically. Again, the crowd's getting behind him, so it's doing what it's supposed to do. That's pretty much it.
I say keep Ryback, but start to change it up a little bit and fire Reks and Hawkins.
Don't fire Reks. We need some tag teams in the tag team division.
Don't get rid of Hawkins, man.
They can bring somebody else in and do something.
Unless they sign the Briscoes, there is no, come on.
Just tag up Yoshitatsu with somebody. He's not fucking doing anything. Tag up Ezekiel Jackson and somebody.
One thing that's letting Tatsu down is the fact he can't speak English.
Well, fire Tatsu too.
You just want to fire everyone, don't you?
There's about a list of like maybe 7 people that are on the roster that I'd be perfectly fine with them firing right now. Curt Hawkins and Tyler Reks are 2 of them. Another one, Johnny Curtis.
I would love to see Wade Barrett come back.
Yeah.
And start like literally hitting Ryback from behind, taking out his knees, stuff like that, and have a situation where they bring out the whole Nexus storyline. How they used to be teammates and all this. Ryback's coming in trying to make some noises on Barrett's turf and Barrett's taking exception to it. It'll be a brilliant sort of thing, and if they've done it, if done right, it can elevate both guys.
Yeah, but they're trying to get away from the whole Skip Sheffield thing. Yeah, they haven't even referred to him as that.
Why not refer to him as the way he was before? They don't need to, basically have, oh, he's Ryback. We never knew who Skip Sheffield was. Actually, you fucking knew. Come on. Get your finger out your ass in WWE, seriously.
So yeah, not too much to talk about with the Ryback thing, and really even less to talk about with these Divas. I mean...
It was a Divas match. It blew. Enough said.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, that's basically it. Layla, Kaitlyn, and Tamina against Natalya, Beth, and Eve, where it's essentially just points out right there how their division is. You've got 3 wrestlers on the heel side, and all of them...
Natalya, the last time, was a face. Then she's heel again.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Line it up!
And Kaitlyn is going nuts. She's like, I had my first pay-per-view match, and it's like, well, it's not really because you're Kaitlyn and you're awesome. It's because they have nobody left. Kelly's not there. But you know what I don't get? Why didn't Alicia Fox wrestle this match instead of Kaitlyn? Like,
right, let me explain something right now to WWE. In terms of doing a match, you need to book, right? So if you're going to book a match, you need a story. You can't just throw some random women together and say, this is a match.
The hell is this voice?
That's not gonna work. I'm talking to them in my very simple voice. Yeah? Because how you book it is you do person A has a storyline with person B, and then you add person C and D to the mix. And then it will work. If you don't do that right and put random women together, it's not gonna work. I understand you think Divas are less than shit, but it ain't gonna work. Okay?
You sound like a sick Paul Heyman. Helium.
Yeah, but seriously,
that would be more interesting to watch than the Divas match was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there's a reason, and the thing is, I'm not going to say these girls are bad because they're not. Natalya, she's like my wet dream. Tamina Snuka, look at her lineage now, and look at the the quality of divas in this match, apart from the fact Eve Torres, who fuck off Eve.
Fucking
Anyway,
slut.
I like Eve.
Fucking bitch.
but again, you have to look at the quality of women in this match. The only way this is going to work is if you actually have a storyline built around this division. You know, if you don't want to do it on TV, then do it on fucking WWE.com.
Yeah.
Do something to give these divas meaning.
Yeah, why not do something like an angle with what's the name of that backstage show? Was it even just like WWE backstage or something shit like that
Yeah,
behind the scenes?
Backstage
Fallout or something.
Yeah.
Backstage Fallout, yeah, that's right. Do something where they have like I don't know, Layla's backstage talking to Kaitlyn and Tamina, and I don't know, something happens in the locker room and somebody put their bag somewhere and now they're all pissed off and everybody's it's a 3-on-3 and we'll fight you with Money in the Bank, or do something like that. If you want to make the social media thing the whole big focus right now, start promoting that shit. You already do backstage Fallout, why not throw it into an angle?
Or viral videos.
Either one, something like that. Have one of them tweet to somebody and say, Caitlyn's hair looks stupid today, and then you could tweet back and be like, hey, fucking knock it off, you bitch, and then, back and forth, and then, all right, well
not that, in that terms, but, look at Glow, right? Look at Shimmer Women's Wrestling. These organisations use proper storylines with these women and allow it to actually develop meaning, and they have a very good fan base. I'm not saying it's amazing, but stop fucking being sexist with your divas. Allow these women to work. Like Natalya, for instance, she's one of the best workers in the fucking division. You don't need to sit there and go, oh, well, we're just going to throw it around a match. Work these guys together. Oh, yeah, how did that work?
If she farts, people will like her more.
We all knew that fart gimmick was going to go down the fucking shitter, which it did.
Yeah, currently listed as worst gimmick on my awards.
So, at the end of the day, work with them, bring some characterization to these guys, bring some character development, and bring some storylines that are coherent. Not, she stole my shampoo, or she stole my hairbrush, or she got a fucking video, or she did Playboy, or some bollocks like that. We don't want to know that. We want to give these guys some meaning. And if you give them meaning and character development, that's how it worked. Trish Stratus, Lita, Jazz, these women basically had character development. Ivory, Molly Holly. These guys worked so well when they had, stories behind them, when they actually told these stories in the ring, not because they were showing their tits. Well, Trish sometimes, but
Insert plug for Hottest Divas Knockouts tournament.
Yeah, there you go.
Money up!
Well, that's it then for that part, and we're going to end this show off with the WWE Championship Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah, fuck you, writers.